What up, my diggity doodads? I don't know what that means, but today we're going to be talking about small Super Mario 64 ROM hacks. Now, in the past, I've talked about full-scale ROM hack games like Super Mario Star Road and Last Impact, but there's a bunch of small ones out there that deserve recognition as well.
So do you guys remember Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on the Wii U? It was that puzzle game where you played as Toad and you collected all the gems? Well, say hello to Captain Toad 64. Like Treasure Tracker, you play as Toad, but the goal is to collect 5 black stars. In Treasure Tracker, the challenge comes from the fact that you aren't able to jump and you have to get around by other means. The same concept applies to Captain Toad 64, but you actually can jump in this hack, albeit they're itty bitty jumps. If you end up collecting all the mini stars, then you basically beat the entire game. And this is glorious.
Now just keep in mind that you can take damage, even though you never see the damage meter. So if you die, well, this happens. Yeah, the level doesn't reset. You just get this black screen of death. Well, guess that's the end of that, but that's not the only Toad hack that exists.
It's me, Mario!
So, this hack is called Super Relicio 64.
You know, I think people over-exaggerate the term ear rape on the internet, but this is ear rape.
Alright, so literally everything is Toad. The ground is Toad, the castle is Toad, the trees are Toad, the water is Toad, the air is Toad, the music is Toad, the Toads are more Toad! What?
What has my life come to?
Outside the awful music and graphics, the game is just regular Mario 64 with all the same levels and stuff. However, Toad has a different control scheme. Whenever he jumps or slides or long jumps, he'll fly 1 billion miles an hour. I don't know what the point of this is. I guess the goal of this hack is to be as obnoxious as possible. I don't know. I love this place. Do you?
No.
Even the names of the worlds are different. Like, Womp's Fortress is now Toad's Fortress.
Okay, that's enough.
Ah, this is much nicer on the ears. So as you can see, we're playing as a Goomba. This hack is called Goomba's Easter Egg Hunt. Aw, he looks so cute running around.
I can't believe I just called a Goomba cute, but like, just this game, it's got charm, man.
Alright, let's just hop into this pipe and, woo! The music! This is the happiest game I've ever played in my life. The level itself is the perfect size and really works well with the Goomba. I also love these red and blue switches that turn on and off platforms. Interestingly, if you zoom in with your camera, you'll be able to play in first-person mode. I'm not sure how that's really helpful, but it's a kinda cool feature.
Like, imagine if I just zoomed into first-person mode right. What? Sorry, guys. Okay, we good.
So the goal for this hack is to find and collect 20 Easter eggs. When you find one, instead of being sent back to the hub world, you stay in the level. So it's similar to how Banjo-Kazooie works when you collect a Jiggy piece.
Since we are a Goomba, there isn't a lot of movement options available. Now, of course, we can jump and triple jump and side flip and ground pound and eat the ground.
To play more levels, you'll enter the castle and this is the level select from Glover, an N64 platformer you've probably never heard of. That's random. Anyway, this next stage also comes from Glover. What? It has a great Mario Galaxy remix, and you can jump 50 feet in the air. I love that. Next we have Prehistoric 3, which is also from Glover. I've discovered that riding on a Koopa shell with the Goomba is also strangely satisfying. Except you can't jump, which is kinda poopy. Outside of that, there's nothing else too interesting. And the next level is yet again another stage from Glover, and the light gravity has been turned on. This kind of level doesn't work well with the Goomba though. The combination of tight jumps and little to land on leads to a somewhat frustrating experience. But hey, the music is pretty dank.
And speaking of dank, check out this.
Okay, so we've got this Rip guy, Thomas the Train, a Funhouse, the Smash Bros boxes, you know, the whole shebang. In all seriousness though, This is another level that isn't a lot of fun to play. The problem is that most of the jumps are extremely precise, and it's gonna take a lot of practice to get down. And the last level we've got is Kirby Toys. It's played entirely in 2D and is mostly puzzle oriented. The objective is to hit the red and blue panels in the right order, and overall this whole level is a really fun challenge.
So that's probably the longest mini hack that we're going to talk about today, and here's the shortest one.
Yep, you play as a butterfly, and you can't do anything. Okay.
So far, these hacks have been pretty neat and all, but ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting started. It's time we talk about the strangest SM64 ROM hack I've ever heard of. Bowser's Dank Rave. Yes, that's the actual name. I couldn't make this up if I tried.
So the plot here is that Rosalina wasn't invited to Bowser's Dank Rave because she was being a meaniehead to Bowser, but she's gonna crash the party anyway, and we're gonna go on an adventure.
Okay, to tell you the truth, I actually haven't seen any of this hack yet. The title alone just piqued my interest.
And we're blasted with meme music and titles.
I don't like this.
I mean, just what am I playing? I don't know. You know what? Let's go see what King Bob has to say. Bruh, why you ruin the rave? Girl, why you act like you're on your period? So guess what? This boss takes more than 3 throws to kill. In fact, I don't know how many throws it takes, because I'm not gonna waste my time finding out.
What? Okay, my bad. I guess I should have known that the goddamn text is lava. My bad.
Let's try Purple Rave Galaxy. Wait, that song. It's that SpongeBob song where the jellyfish take over SpongeBob's house.
I take back what I said. This is actually the greatest ROM hack I've ever played in my whole life. Like, no questions asked.
Crap, I hate it when I freaking die. Wait, I just go to the next level? Okay. I guess here's Snowstar Mountain.
Wait, I'm not allowed to die? I really don't know how to describe my feelings right now.
To start, Snowstar Mountain features everyone's favorite song from Frozen. And there's honestly not much else here. There's no coins or enemies or really anything. And I just gotta say, this is the easiest star I've ever gotten in my life. I literally just ran up this hill and that's it. You know, Rosalina kind of looks like Elsa now that I think about it.
And finally, guys, now we're gonna crash Bowser's party.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think the background is Pikachu with a Lenny face. What you doing up there, Yoshi? You having fun?
Oh my god. This is the longest level of all time.
Jesus, finally.
This better be the dankest party I've ever been to.
Well, it's just Bowser, with some shades.
This party really wasn't worth crashing. I mean, come on, look at this. The freaking ground is falling apart, there's fire everywhere, and I don't even know the name of the song playing. Like, come on, man. But overall, man, this is a really interesting ROM hack. Like, I never thought I would see meme culture in ROM hacks. Like, when did this come around?
Confirmed.
Oh, there's a sequel.
This is Bowser's Dank Rave 2, Return of the Illuminati.
Let's be real, guys. The first game was pretty terrible, but I want to be optimistic and say that this guy's looked at his criticism and has since improved on his ROM hacking skills. Maybe the level design has gotten a lot better, and maybe it's not as easy to softlock. And hey, maybe the star placements are much more thought out, right? I mean, at least the Toadette model looks good.
And the music isn't the worst thing of all time. It's kind of okay. Screw this, next level. Now we're trapped in some Barbie land nightmare. It really doesn't help that our character is also pink too. I mean, Toadette just blends right into the stage. Next, please.
Oh, come on, this song again? This guy's running low on memes.
So this level is just vast and empty. At this point, I'm just trying to find the stupidest things in the stage. Like this obnoxiously long curvy road, like what the heck, dude? And the last stage, again, uses the same music from the first hack. But now the background is Bowser holding Illuminati. Haha. So to get anywhere in this stage, you have to wall jump up what might be the longest set of walls I've ever seen in my life. And after that, you have to go down this path for like 8 years, and then you think you're done, you think it's all over, but you're actually roadblocked by a pile of lava.
I'm really getting tired of these hacks. I just want to play something normal now. No. No, 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 no! Come on! No, please, no! Aww.
Yep, this is Bowser's Dank Rave 3, Toadette's MLG expansion. Let's just get this over with.
And that's the hack. There you go. Have a great day. That's it. We're freaking done. Never have to touch it again. All that jazz. We good.
Okay, this crapshoot of a stage has the epic sax guy plastered all over the screen, plus it's the music, and yes, it's all just awful. I mean, look at it. There's lava all over the place, and the level design is just completely random and obnoxious. The second level is literally just copy and pasted from the second game. Maybe the level design is different, but I really don't care enough to double check.
My waifu is shit? Don't diss Waluigi like that.
So, the ground says your waifu sucks, and I'm literally trapped in this room. It's kind of eerie, I'm not gonna lie.
And thank God, there's the end of that garbage. Oh, you just have to walk through the wall. Of course.
I'm still lost though. I really don't know where to go at this point.
So I want you to guess, guys, out of all the ROM hacks we've ever covered, what could the next game possibly be? Yep, Bowser's Dank Rave 4, Mario's Dank Disco Release.
First level, it's some Illuminati thing. Second level, it's snowy and Can You Feel the Sunshine is the music. Third level, it looks like the inside of my stomach after eating Taco Bell, and...
Oh no, this freaking music. Ugh, this song comes from one of the most disgusting videos on the internet. I won't say what it is, but if you recognize this, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Fourth level, the same music as the other games and more wall jumping.
Okay. Am I done? Am I done with this series of hacks? Please, please tell me that was it. There better not be any.
I promise, guys, this is the last one. The final game in this series is Bowser's Dank Rave 5, Reused Levels Edition. Now, this first level doesn't seem to be reused, but that doesn't mean it's any good. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. The second level is somehow even uglier. All of the ground says, "This is lava, lol," and some of it actually is lava and some of it isn't. That's definitely not confusing at all. So next we have a psychedelic level with some surprisingly good music.
I know all I keep talking about is the music and the graphics, but there's literally no other substance to these hacks. Like, there's only so many times I can say a level is poorly designed or it's really unfair to play. Anyway though, let's check out the final level.
And it's just the same final level as the fourth game. How anticlimactic.
So, in conclusion, I think we all lost about 1 million brain cells getting through these hacks, but thankfully, it's over with, and I don't think anything could get worse than that.
It's me, Mario!
Oh god. Okay, this is the last straw. I'm freaking done, man. I can't. No, I'm done.